Hey Sagittarius, so today we're going to go ahead and do your new love reading. So this is going to be who is the next new partner, new love coming into your life. What do you need to know about this person, the situation? How will you recognize them and know them? So this one did win the poll, so that's what we're going to do this week. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands, bottom of the deck. We have the King of Cups. So for some of you, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. So with the Nine of Wands, this is somebody who, also this is Moon and Sagittarius, so these could just be hints, but the Nine of Wands is somebody who definitely feels quite wounded. So this could be somebody who feels like they've been through a lot, with you or just in general here with the Nine of Wands. They might be feeling quite defensive at the moment, feeling like they are just a bit battered. Maybe they are not making any moves towards you because of the fact that they do feel quite depleted. Let's go ahead and see what else we have. So who is thinking about the collective? We have the Four of Swords reverse, and we do have here the, Ace of Cups, and we have the Death beneath that. So I feel like whoever this person is, they could be actually coming out of a time of healing here with the Four of Swords reversed, and with this Nine of Wands, again with the King of Cups here, we're getting strong Scorpio energy. This could also be in Scorpio season, since we're almost in Scorpio season. But definitely with the Death card here, this person has recently gone through some form of ending in their life, or you could have ended things with this person too. Could be for some of you. But the Aces are very much of a new potential. So this is somebody who probably is thinking in terms of the fact that they're trying to open their heart again to you, or just for the first time to you, if this is somebody new. I'm getting more of a new energy, or somebody that it's been a while here, I feel. Because with the Four of Swords reversed, this is, we're kind of coming out of this mental healing and this confinement of our mental space. And I feel like this healing has been done, or this healing is currently kind of in the process of being done here. There's a lot of inner strength that this person is trying to acquire. With this also Moon and Sagittarius energy too. I feel like there's some introspective work that has been done here, and I feel like this person could be thinking about you. This is somebody who maybe feels like there's a potential that they could, and the universe also with the aces coming through. This is the universe offers this ace as well. So this is some offer that, or potential that the universe is offering to maybe start something here. And I feel like it will be done after this Four of Swords. It's like with the Death and the Ace of Cups, we kind of wipe the slate clean is what I'm getting. And yeah, and I feel like this could be somebody too who's holding on. Let's see what else. So who's thinking about the collective here? Who's thinking about the collective? We have the Ace of Swords reverse, and here we have the Emperor. So could be somebody who is more of a masculine type of person. We do have the Three of Cups beneath that, Seven of Cups reverse beneath that. So I feel like this person, whoever they are, definitely with the two aces coming through too, but the Ace of Swords reversed, and again, a lot of mental activity. So this is probably somebody who either you have not been speaking to for a while, or somebody who has been withdrawing to really figure out what they want. And this is kind of how they're approaching, and maybe you have been as well. But with the Seven of Cups, the Three of Cups beneath the Emperor, I feel like this is somebody who is becoming more clear though. Even though we do have the Ace of Swords in reverse, they may not be quite there yet, or they are like almost resisting in a way the truth of something, I feel. But this could definitely be somebody who is more of a masculine. Maybe they're a father for some, or they're just somebody who's gaining more stability over their life, I feel, because we do have two fours coming through as well. But this is very unstable. The Seven of Cups here, the Three of Cups. This could also be somebody who previously maybe, or still currently, could be trying to emotionally, like maybe they're confused by other things, other distractions, other people as well, is what I'm getting. Could also be somebody who has not been able to speak their truth to you completely here. Let's get one more here from this row. What is this person, who's thinking about the collective here? Who's thinking about the collective? Yeah, they are still with the 8 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Wow, there's a lot of air energy coming through. So I would say this person probably has heavy air in their chart. We did have water as well. Air and water. And here we have the 8 of Cups. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles reversed. Let's get a few oracle cards to go along with this. Because I feel like right now, whoever this person is, they're still kind of, with the 8 of Swords, they might be feeling like they are a victim here, and they're not able to completely articulate their truth with the Ace of Swords reversed. Who is thinking here about the collective? So whoever this person is, I would also say that it's not like they're thinking about you in it's a very neutral kind of energy, but there is a lot of swords. So it's more of a conflict in terms of whatever unfinished business may have been involved here, or somebody who just feels like they're really in their headspace here. Okay, so there's more challenges than there is positive here. Yeah, the purifying. Definitely somebody who's been doing a lot of healing, I feel, or preparation even. Maybe they're struggling to get out of a certain way of thinking here. Some of them could see you as the Queen of Swords, and they're trying to figure out how to approach this with you, or how to approach you in general. Let's see. So who is thinking about the collective, Spirit? Can we get a little bit more information for this spread with the oracle cards? Who is thinking about the collective? Who is thinking about the collective right now? Yeah, definitely somebody who's very much alone. Somebody who wants to spend time alone right now. So this is probably somebody who maybe they've always been like this, or just recently they have really taken time to withdraw. I do think though, yes, we have time here. They're waiting for something. So this individual seems to be waiting for the right time to find clarity, the right time to find the words as well, because we do have elusive here. So this is somebody who probably at some point has maybe not told you the whole truth, or they're still withholding something from you. It doesn't have to be like in a bad way necessarily. I just feel like there's, with the 9 of Wands here, the 4 of Swords, they really have been singling themselves out and keeping to themselves here. They may have a truth with the with the Queen of Swords here, or they know that you know the truth about something, could also be too. But they are waiting to reveal something, or they're waiting for the right time to do something. So I don't see a whole lot of action. So whoever this person is, they're probably not taking action towards you at the moment, and they may not take action. We'll get some words from them in a moment and see who they are here. But I mean, this is the person who's thinking about you. So obviously they are thinking about you during this time. So what else? Who is thinking about the collective? Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, somebody who is kind of sitting in this interesting energy of, we have heart fog here. So mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. We do have consequences. So karma, destiny, cause and effect. So I feel like there is a component of this situation that maybe there has been some consequences, because we did have some other things too. 2 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, we had the 7 of Cups. Here we have the 10 of Swords, the Hierophant. Reverse. For some of you, Justice. For some of you, this could have been someone who's your ex husband or wife. This could have been somebody who you had a divorce from here, or they did hide something involving marriage from you as well, or maybe even currently, depending. But with the 10 of Swords here in reverse, and we have shattered, and we have loyalty. Yeah, whoever this is, they either shattered the loyalty with you, especially with the Hierophant and the Justice, if you had a long-term connection, or if you were building towards that, or if there was something involving on the outside, a long-term marriage or connection here. So right now, this person, they feel like they are kind of in a place of circling in their own mind about you and just in general about their life. And they still feel very fuzzy about their emotions. They still feel very cluttered and they're having mixed signals about what this connection is with you or how to approach you. And they also could be receiving some form of karma, or they're weighing out their kind of pros and cons here when it comes to the situation with the Queen of Swords too. I do think for a lot of you that's you, or for whatever reason they see you in that light is what I'm getting. I'm also getting too that they could have a situation that's very tricky that they need to kind of tread carefully here. So yeah, we have pride. This person is also somebody who's carrying a lot of pride and ego, stubbornness here when it comes to when it comes to maybe approaching you, or when it comes to just themselves with this Nine of Wands too. The Nine of Wands does give me a stubborn energy a lot of times too, especially in the traditional deck, because it's somebody who, they're obviously very wounded and they're obviously very exhausted, but they keep plugging through even though they are almost at this, like they've almost kind of have too much to carry, so I feel like this is somebody who's holding themselves back as well. Yeah, so another karmic lessons, past life, repeated patterns, and we do have one day. So yeah, I feel like this is somebody who considers some form of, maybe they hope that one day you can talk, or hope that one day you can have clarity with each other. And this is the person who's thinking about you currently. So I guess all in all, it's somebody who probably has predominant air, or they're currently in a very airy energy, also a little bit of water maybe. Somebody who did something to mess up the connection with you in the past, or they did something unjust with the circumstances around them, and now they feel trapped in their circumstances and in their consequences here, and they're feeling like they're unable to bring some form of truth to you with the Ace of Swords reverse, and they might be struggling to even get out of their own way of thinking, so if they've always been prideful, or if they've always been kind of elusive, this is why they're being drawn, or this is why Spirit's bringing back this lesson of having to do things differently. So they're very much in a place of still restricted, so I don't see them maybe acting upon their thoughts about you currently because of this here. And it's all about time. But I feel like with the time and the one day, when they think about you, they hold this vision, or they hold this thought that hopefully one day something, I don't know, hopefully one day you can connect, or that they can bring you the truth or something of the sort here. So I'm going to get a few words from them, but I'm going to get one more card to see, one more tarot card here for who's this person. This is who they are. So what are they thinking about you then predominantly? What are they thinking about you predominantly here? Wow, Three of Swords. And here we have the Tower reverse. So obviously this person is going through quite of a difficult time here. I feel like with the Tower reversed, again, there's a feeling of avoiding a truth here. I don't know if it's because they're hiding something, or just because they've kind of avoided the pain of the situation that has happened here with Three of Swords. So I think this person is in pain here, even though we have the Four of Swords up here. When they think about you specifically, they associate it with pain. They associate it with maybe even third party for some of you. I do think some of that could be involved if that resonates with you. And they feel, I think it's a combination of guilt and also just pain maybe within themselves too. And this is maybe why they have completely withdrawn, or why they have needed this time to heal here. But with that Tower reverse, maybe some of them have not, like, the tower is about to fall with the consequences, or they have not like faced the consequences of the tower falling here. When they think about you, this person, what are their thoughts about you? The Queen of Pentacles. So we do have we do have two queens here We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups. So I remember we had that Death and the Ace of Cups earlier too. So yeah, this is somebody who is thinking in more of terms of, because we had the Death before the Ace of Cups. And remember I said they went through some recent ending. So either they ended things with you, or something in their personal life, probably in regards to love, ended here. And now they feel like they're in this position of wanting to give back to you more. Again, it could be coming from more guilt, or it could be that they actually do want to come towards you and give some form of more to you than they did before, because they feel like now they're in a more, not totally, but in a more receptive place emotionally, or Spirit's trying to offer this renewal of their heart to maybe mend things, or to just do things differently than they have done before in their love life in general. You know, like maybe they have hurt you, they've hurt others. Because I'm seeing somebody here has to kind of go back and lessons here from the past. But I do kind of get with the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles that they do see you as somebody who's very deserving. You could be an earth sign for some of you watching this. Some of you could be a mother as well. Or you're just somebody very connected to the earth, very connected to yourself. Maybe you're very abundant. You could be very beautiful to them here. And I feel like they could see you as somebody who deserves this. Even if it doesn't come from them, it's like they see you as somebody with the Six of Pentacles here, that that you deserve that, or that they want to give that back to you. What is this person thinking about you, whoever this is? What are their thoughts about you? Ten of Pentacles reversed. What are this person's thoughts about you, predominantly? Okay, Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, and here we do have the Hermit. So the Hermit and the Page of Swords. So kind of like with that Solitary, the Nine of Wands, this is definitely somebody who's not, I don't see any action here. There's no wands except for the Five of Wands. So this person's definitely not in the position to take action. They could be doing a lot of mental thinking here. And I also feel too, like when they're alone or with this Hermit, like they may be gathering information even about you, or just like in their own time, they're gathering this information. So I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles reverse, again, either that this is somebody that you had a divorce from, or you have a family with them, or children with them, or they have something involving that for some of you outside of this here, or you just had differences when it comes to this Ten of Pentacles. So they feel like when they think about you, it's associated with more of like, yes, you are this individual, but there's a lot of pain associated with what happened or what they did to you or whatever this is. But I feel like with the Five of Wands here, they also feel like they're kind of in a place of having to tread carefully here with the Seven of Cups as well. It's more of like an idea. It's more of a thought here. It's more of maybe even like a fantasy. But they feel like there's too much water under the bridge, or they feel like there's too much kind of, if it's not somebody from the past, then it's that they just simply feel like it's too much right now, or it's easier to kind of look from afar. It's easier to think about this like one day energy. Yeah, the time. So let's get a few words. So what is this person thinking about you, whoever they are? Who is thinking about the collective spirit? And what are the words that they would want to say to go along with this reading? Who is thinking about the collective? Who is thinking about the collective? Yeah, stubborn. So definitely somebody with the pride. This person's keeping it all within. So if you feel like you know who this is, it's not that they don't maybe want to resolve something with you, or to, at the very least, admit that they do think about you here, but they're very much in a stubborn energy. So yeah, this is somebody who probably for most of you, you had some past with here again, and they're very wary and they're very hesitant about if you can work through this again. If you feel like this is a newer person, then it's probably the fact that they obviously have a lot of baggage or unresolved things that they are having to work through within their own life. So they're questioning right now when they think of you, with the Three of Swords, like they hurt you, so how can we even mend this here? Is this even possible? Or they know they hurt you because of what they put you through in a situation, so can this even be resolved? Like, is it even worth it, or would you even accept them here? At the same time, this person does feel like they don't want to see you walk away, so that's probably why with the Nine of Wands and this Hermit and the Page of Swords, this is somebody who's hanging, and here's the Two of Cups that kind of just flew out just now as I did that, with the King of Wands, could be fire as well. Somebody who you obviously at some point had a mutual connection with here with the Two of Cups. And I feel like with the King of Wands reversed, they may be, it's more of pride I'm getting, but they also could feel like they lack the courage here to actually approach you. So this is why they're in this Page of Swords character here, and they're choosing to remain in their shell. And I feel like they're kind of preparing to approach you, or they feel like they don't want to see you walk away here from them. Or if this is just taking how it's going to fit, if it's somebody newer, then they could feel like they don't want to see you walk away before this even gets off the ground here, because they are still too caught in whatever this is. So we also have respect. So yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, you deserve the best and I respect you. I want to do the right thing. We have surrender. I can't be apart from you much longer. We have the yes here that flew out. So yeah, this person does have some respect for you. Even if they didn't before, they do have respect for you now. So yeah, we have the absence here as more time passes, and we have the ring, I promise you. So this is definitely somebody who the time has passed with this person. It's been silent for however long. I mean, not years, hopefully, but just it's been silent for a while. And I feel like in this time of silence, this is somebody who has been still thinking about you, and they do feel like they respect you though enough. And that's another reason with the Seven of Cups that they are choosing to maybe stay away, you know, because they could feel like this is more of a fantasy, either because they're not available or because they know that they're just not emotionally available here. So they're kind of in this predicament themselves with the Ace of Swords reversed. This is why whoever they are, they're on the verge of gaining some form of breakthrough and clarity, but they're not totally quite there yet because of their pride, and also because they are simply somebody who is still having to maybe go through these sort of consequences here, but they're definitely thinking about you. Let's get a few more messages. So who is thinking about the collective? Who is thinking about the collective, Spirit? What are they thinking when they think about you? So we do have, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So I do think with this, the consequences, some other cards we had here too, they could be feeling like they are grateful that this was a lesson, you know, for both of you. Like, even if they're not consciously aware of that, I think underneath it all, they could be acknowledging that this was a lesson for them. It did teach them a lot about maybe how they acted, or how you acted, or the two of you's dynamic together. How did that change them here as a person? How did that give them a different perspective? That they're still struggling with that though, with the Eight of Swords. So, so we have so many things remind me of you. We have sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and I wish I had treated you better. So yeah, definitely somebody who you probably know, and obviously they're thinking about you. That's what the reading's about, but they are staying awake thinking about you. So this could also be somebody at night. Maybe there's, I don't know, like with the Hermit and the Page of Swords, they could be sitting there on their phone or something, like somebody who's just in hermit mode, or they're choosing to withdraw, but they don't tell anybody that they think about you, or they don't even tell themselves that, or something like that. You know, we have, I bury myself in work to forget about you too. So they could be somebody who is also very with the Eight of Swords, again, it's like maybe they feel that it's easier to stay in the same outlook, of life or of this connection. So for example, they need to work, or they need to only focus on that. They can't focus on other things. It's like, it's a very rigid way of thinking, I feel, that they've been struggling with. I think we did have the Emperor too. So this could be somebody who identifies as an Emperor. They might have a lot going for them in terms of money for some, or maybe they just want to be they want to be more in control here. And I feel, yeah. Let's get a song or two. This is my Lyrical Vibes Oracle. What songs or lyrics come up for them, either actually that they listen to, if a song is in here that they listen to, or if it's just what would closely resemble what this person is thinking about you. What's this person thinking about the collective? Who are they and what are they thinking about you? What song would closely represent this person's thoughts about you, predominantly? What song represents this person's thoughts about you? Okay. And some of this could also be, of course, you and your lyrics as well. What could resonate with you? Yeah, I feel like this is a connection. Okay, so we have here at the bottom of the deck, we have The Night We Met. So you can look up these lyrics. I'm not going to read all of them, but it does say here, take me back to the night we met, and then I can tell myself what the hell I'm supposed to do, and then I can tell myself not to ride along with you. I'm haunted by the ghost of you. Take me back to the night we met. So I do think this is definitely a lot of again, I'm getting that nighttime energy too, but just somebody who thinks a lot about the night that you two met, or just what it would have been like if things would have been different. And some of this is you too, I'm getting to. So if you, because a lot of times we connect with someone like that, if we are thinking about them, sometimes, or a lot of times they're thinking about us, especially if you have a telepathic connection here. So I feel like this also could be you too thinking about why did you even have to go through this? Or, should you have done things differently? Do you regret meeting this person? That type of thing here. And I feel like with that Nine of Wands too, to be the first card to come through, that is somebody who's probably thinking about the night that this all started, because we're reflecting back to the beginning when there was just the Ace of Wands, when it was that spark, that passion maybe. And then it's like, how do we get here to this Nine of Wands? So they're really reflecting, I feel, with this spiritual lesson here too. And I wish I had treated you better about the past and how things have went down. We also have here the I don't want to know. So I don't want to know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low because my heart can't take it anymore. So this is more about somebody who you've separated from, and either one or both of you, I think this is maybe both of you, don't want to know about if you have someone new. Are you with someone else? Are you maybe even a player here? Do you have other people around you? That's kind of what this is. So they could also think that too, because obviously this person feels like maybe they don't want to give up on you here. So they feel that they don't want to even know, because something with this Queen of Swords, I feel like some of you wouldn't even be receptive to talk to them anymore. Or they just feel like you would be somebody who would have this very harsh boundary, and maybe for a good reason. Yeah, I don't want to know. They don't even want to know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like somebody who they want to know, but they don't want to know. We have Hold by Vera Blue. So you open my heart so many times. You have a hold of it now. I need you to breathe new life into me. It does say here, there are reasons why I am this way. So this is somebody who also feels, and again, both of you, who maybe maybe you've been together so many times, or there's been this pull so many times that they have a hold on your heart now, but there's also reasons to why we act this way. There's reasons to why I am this way, which maybe stem from a very deep thing, or there's reasons to why you can't get close to me, that kind of thing. Yeah, we have Falling by Harry Styles. I found this card comes out a lot, or this song. So this is somebody also who feels like they don't even know if they're good enough. They obviously feel that what if you're someone you don't, what if I'm someone you don't even want to talk to? What if I'm someone you don't even want around? So I feel like it comes from a place of them feeling maybe discontent here. And maybe they kept doing this, you know, it's no one's fault but their own, is what that's also saying here too. And then we have Baby by Hannah Cohen. So this is actually a song about, I think this is more of your side of things, but this is somebody who feels like they just can't have you even though you're so close, you know, like you keep your love just out of reach. I can almost taste it when the light hits you just right. I forget everything, but you can't be mine. So this is kind of like this I don't want to know. So for some of you, I do think this is somebody who maybe is not available here, or you are not available. And I feel like this is why it's being kept in this realm of the Seven of Cups. So someone who thinks about you quite a bit, and maybe they don't want to admit it necessarily, and they also have these regrets about this, but at the same time, they don't really want to know. So they try to keep their distance, and they try to act maybe cool and calm and collected, and so do you maybe. But I do think that there's a lot of hesitancy on if this would even work anyway, or would you even want to make this work. So probably for most of you, somebody from your past who's thinking about you recently. I think we are in Mercury retrograde too. So this could be a time, I don't know why I was called to do this reading, but this could be a time that we have a lot of things from the past maybe come up. I think that came up in my collective reading I did too, and I was seeing the Six of Cups a lot too. So even though we don't have the Six of Cups here, I do think for the most part this is somebody who at least reflects on the time that things started between the two of you, even if it wasn't a long time ago. And yeah. So I really hope this could help somebody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of the evening, and much love, and much love, and much